What's happening? What's happening? We trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Yes, sir. It's a Trill Tuesday. You understand? It's a Trap Trill Tuesday. Triple T. You understand me? Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I need y'all to hit that like and share for the squad. It would not charge a card. I would greatly appreciate it. We trying to beat this algorithm, man. So please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Said I'm on color people time. I was just 2 minutes, Miss Queen. 2 minutes? Good grief. That's hilarious. I don't even get 2 minutes of grace. Good grief. Y'all run a tight ship, don't you, Miss Queen? Good grief. Hey, but it's a Trill Tuesday, man. I hope everybody's doing good today. Y'all make sure y'all support Landlord Sports and hit that like and share, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with your boy. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me like Jay-Z. You understand me? Let's get it. 2 minutes. That's hilarious. But you know, first and foremost, we got to make sure these haters doing the most. And that's what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It's a Trap Tuesday. Let's get it. Yeah. Shout out to everybody rocking. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day.
Hey,
Ain't no looking back.
let's run these shares up. Let's run these likes up for your boy. Let's go. Let's get it. And we just getting cake and they just in the way. Hey, let's get it. And they just in the way. Hey,
Landlord is showing how to ball.
let's get it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career.
Let's go.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Tell your trap cousins and nephews that we need them views. So use that share button for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. The way up. Ball, man. Ball, man. All this money in my... Let's go. It's a Trap Tuesday. You know? Let's get it. I'm not letting them rain on my parade. They trying to invade on your parade. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna do our thing. Let's get it. And they just in the way. Hey. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone. But I promise you, you are in the trap, sir. My bad. Oh, the button don't want to work. Nah, it was just doing good. It was just doing good. I don't know what's going on, but it's cool. We was just good before I started the show. Now I don't know button work all of a sudden. It's crazy. But shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's doing good this morning. And, you know, we got a little things to talk about when we getting ready to discuss our... hold on, it just played the music. Now, this is disturbing me now. It just played the music, and all of a sudden, it don't want to play. Let's see, y'all. I'm sorry. It want to hate me out this morning already now. It was just good. Can y'all hear me? Give me a one if y'all can hear me, because now it's looking like y'all can't hear me. Wait a minute. Let me try this one more time, y'all. Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Technical difficulties. Okay, we should be back. I don't know what's going on. See, as soon as you hit an update, everything goes wrong. As soon as you do an update, everything goes wrong. We should be good. We should be good. But, you know, even after a rough start, we got to come back strong with the K. And you already know, was that a bird or a plane? What was it? Oh, It's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is. Shout out to everybody rocking with your boy. Alright, let's get it, man. Y'all already know. It is what the day is, the 3rd. We got 3 more days. The trout raffle ends on the 6th of the month. And you get a chance to win a signed nefarious hat by Osa Odigizua. He's off to a great start. He's turning up for the trap, y'all. He is.
Trap.
So shout out to everybody that's participating. It's only $5 raffle interest. Go and get your stuff in before the last day. And we appreciate all the love and support. This goes towards me dedicating more time to this. You know, upgrades, all of these types of subscriptions I got to do, getting film, everything I do is funded by y'all. So I appreciate everybody that's supporting what I do. And, you know, y'all make sure y'all let your boy know if you want to participate even more. So I appreciate everybody that's been participating. Let's get it. So let's get into some of this good old stuff right chill. Let's see. All right, topics of the day, trap topics of the day. We're talking about the injury updates. Shout out to John Machota on Twitter. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him. Well, on X, pardon me. Mike McCarthy and Micah Parsons had his knee and ankle evaluated yesterday, but I'm not high concerned with it. He could be limited on Wednesday. Mike McCarthy and Tyron Smith said Tyron Smith's knee is doing much better. So those are not too alarming. You know, we looking at Micah Parsons like he got vibranium in his blood because he came right back. He looked like he was hurt for real. Then all of a sudden he was no longer hurt. This boy got some different kind of blood in his system now. So hopefully he can stay healthy. We know Micah Parsons kind of deal with some nicks and stuff like that throughout the first year and the second year. He had a little nicks and stuff that he had to deal with, but hopefully we can get Micah Parsons healthy through the right times in the right moments. And it's not ideal for him to be getting nicked going up against the San Francisco 49ers. This is when we need you all the way healthy. So it is what it is. I think we'll be fine though. You know, Micah Parsons and Tyron Smith. Now we love Tyron, but it just don't seem like he's going to work out this year. You know, hopefully we can get him in the important games. That's what I'm worried about. And this is one of the important games. I hope he can play, but from hearing all these different people, man, it don't look like they are thinking that Tyron Smith is going to play. So that's sad. That's a sad outcome that we're going to get from him. We will still have yet to have our whole starting offensive line in 2023. That's sad. It makes me sad. It makes me want to hit that button. But we still need to be optimistic about the future. We can possibly get it in a couple of games, man. So, yeah, Micah is the Wolverine. I ain't even Choctaw. Micah is Wolverine.
Trap.
That boy Micah Parsons need to go, spike Tyron Smith, drink or something, put some of that Wolverine blood in Tyron blood, and, hey, we'll be cooking in when we out. But, you know, we just got to stay optimistic about Tyron Smith. He played how many games? He played 1 or 2 games? It seems like he's missed more games than he done played this year. So, you know, that's never a good sign. But hopefully we can get them things trending in the right direction, man. Hopefully we can get them trending in the right direction. It's not looking too good, though. I tell you that. So far, not so good. You know how they say, so far, so good. So far, not so good right now. But this is more news from, I think this John Machota again. He says, who that is? I can't see up there. My graphic is in the way. But 105.3 The Fan said they are more optimistic today than they were yesterday about Rico Dowdle's hip injury. Jones called it a contusion. Jones also said if they needed help at running back, they looked to Malik Davis before going outside of the building. So that's good news for my boy Malik. Y'all know I was high on Malik. I'm Team Malik over here. I think Malik can offer you a lot, man. I think he can do a lot as a running back for this team. I've seen him produce, you know, contrary to what other people think. I think Malik Davis can produce for you. We just ain't gave him the opportunities, which I don't agree with. But it is what it is. Now, Rico has a hip injury. It's not as bad as we thought, y'all. We was already counting them out. How our injury history been this year, we pretty much said, oh, Rico gone, y'all. We've been having such bad luck with the injuries, man. We pretty much just counted Rico out. But now they saying that it's only a bruise. It's not really that bad as we thought. So they saying he got a chance to play next week. So I think I like Rico, man. I'm glad that he's not hurt. He's been getting the bad short end of the stick for years. He always be hurt and never get his proper opportunities when it come down to it. So that's great news for Mr. Rico Dowdle. And seeing him be able to still maintain through the injury. So that's good news for our Cowboys right there. That's great news for America's team right there.
We are America's team.
Great
the
news.
Most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tune in every Sunday.
Wait a minute. Okay. Michael Gelkin, shout out to him on X. It says Cowboys. That still feels weird to say that. But shout out to Michael Gelkin on X. Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy said cornerback Nahshon Wright out with an ankle and Matt Waletzko out with a shoulder are both doing well, but no update as to whether they'll be designated to return this week from IR when first eligible. He said they're getting close. So we definitely need Nahshon Wright back in the building, really, with us being thin at cornerback. And we can definitely use Matt Waletzko as well. Like them two positions that we definitely can use some depth in. With Tyron health right now, and then you look at us losing Trayvon Diggs for the year, we can use both of them bodies, for depth if nothing else. Matt Waletzko as a left tackle, we definitely need some more depth there. We got Austin Richards, and I think they had him designated for the left tackle, the backup left tackle last game. And luckily we just didn't have to use them. So that's always good. But hopefully, we can get these players back and get fully healthy so we can go into this gauntlet of games we got coming down the stretch, prepare if anybody goes down. So good grief. I don't know why my graphic keeps starting over. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, yeah, I see what's going on. It's some foolishness going on over here, but let's see. I got one more graphic before I get into that. Hold on. Okay, man, well, let's go. Now, they seem to be pissing my boy Dak off after a while now. Dak Prescott is absolutely sick of you guys. He is sick of y'all, man. He is sick of y'all. And y'all keep asking these questions. I love it. We got angry Dak, y'all. We got angry Dak.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I think angry Dak is the move. I think it's good to piss off Dak. I like it. Cause look, we done got rid of Zeke. That's his best friend. We done got rid of Kellen, his other best friend. And now y'all asking these crazy questions. Now we got angry Dak. Let's get it, y'all.
Trap.
I love it. We got angry Dak, y'all. Let's get it.
What was the feeling leaving that locker room last January against those guys?
Look how he look at it. He wanted to call that man everything but a child of God, y'all. Let's continue.
No, I mean, it's obvious. I mean, we're so far past that, to be honest with you, but that's obvious. I mean, you just want to piss me off going into this week, and I appreciate that. I do, actually. I do.
We appreciate that, man.
Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Lost drive, you guys.
I mean, every day. Every day. Every day, Ty, every day.
Hey, he asked him, was he motivated? Dak almost cursed. Peep this out. Check him out.
Every day. Every day, Ty, every day.
Hold on.
I mean, every day.
Dak almost.
Trap.
Hey, this is LeBron when he went to the Heat right here. This is Dak with the black on. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is the dark Cape Crusader Dak. This is, you got to live long enough to see yourself become a villain, Dak Prescott. That's what this is right here.
Trap.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is getting me lit, bro. We ain't never seen Dak this agitated and this pissed off. I absolutely love it. I think this is the Dak we need. I think we need the Dak that got it on his mind, that got it on his shoulder. Hey, he ain't gonna let it. Don't let it go, Dak. Don't let it go. Keep it on your mind. Motivate yourself. When you feel like you did enough reps, when you feel like you ain't got no more reps in your Dak, think about them haters. When you feel like you done threw enough for the day, think about the opposition. Don't let it go, Dak. Keep it on your mind. Somebody pass Dak a lighter.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
My quarterback is sick of y'all, and I love it. That's exactly the type of time we need to be on. We need angry Dak. Hey, hashtag, we finna make this movement. Go on, make it official. Hashtag angry Dak, y'all.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
Hey, I might like that better. Dark side Dak in this building. Let's go. Man, we got dark side Dak. Hey, the dark side Dak. We got dark side Dak in this building. I love it, y'all. This is the type of vibes we need them. We need angry Dak. I'm tired of the nice PC, you know what I'm saying? The uniform Dak that don't never give you nothing. We need dark side Dak to come through and show the world what time it is. Now, don't be out there trying to press and prove people wrong, but I love dark side Dak. I like that. Y'all know, man, I'm Mr. Nefarious. You know I like dark side Dak. Come on now. Y'all know I'm nefarious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we nefarious over here, so we need dark side Dak. I love it. Listen. We need our quarterback to have it on his mind. We need him to have that chip on his shoulder. If no other week, this is the week, sir. Have it on his mind, man. Somebody said dope boy Dak. Hey, it's lit today. It's lit. It's lit. I love dark side Dak, y'all. I love it. I'm ready for us to take it to another level, man. We've been having all this choir boy stuff for too long. Dark side Dak is here, y'all. He is sick of these people. He is not playing around with them, man. And I absolutely love it, dog.
Every day, Ty, every day.
Dak is absolutely sick of y'all. Look, I just want to say it one more time.
I do. Yeah, appreciate that.
Lost track of you guys.
I mean, every day.
Dark side Dak in the building, man.
Thank you, guys.
I love it. And maybe this could be some of the reason why your quarterback is absolutely pissed off, because everything get blamed on him. But, you know, it says quarterbacks with the most drops on target passes in 2023. Dak Prescott is right there. He got 8, and the top is number 1. You might as well say he number 1. You know what I'm saying? He is 1 drop pass away from being the most on target passes with drops. So, you know, that will piss you off, and everybody get up here and say it's Dak Prescott's fault every time somebody move, or every time somebody block wrong, every time somebody run the wrong route, every time somebody drop a pass, it's still Dak's fault some kind of way. I love it. Dark side Dak is in the building, man. Hey, that's super dope. I like that. Shout out to Tyrone. You said the dark side Dak, but we gonna make it dark side Dak, so we get that. That's a collaboration right there. So we both came up with that. Shout out to you. Who that was? Tyrone Church. We got dark side Dak, bro. That's what we on. Hashtag dark side Dak. He is with it this year. He is sick of you guys. He is absolutely sick of y'all. And that's, look, part of my job, I felt like, and I'm not taking up for Dak, is you got to defend him, though, at the same time, because he never going to say nothing. Like, these people say anything about this man, and he just have to be this upstanding citizen, this button-up PC guy, and never respond to him. Let me know this. I'm not sitting up here saying that I got to take up for him. When he wrong, he wrong. I'm going to put him on blast when he wrong. But think about this. If Shady McCoy would have said that to you, would you not would have responded? Trap. If Shady McCoy would have told you was ass, if he would have said that about your child, if he would have said that about your cousin, everybody would have responded about that, right? So listen, This is Dak. He know that his words hold weight. He is the captain of America's team, and he already know every move he make is under evaluation. But I'm telling you right now, man, Dak is sick of that stuff. We used to have to take up for him because we know he can't say much. But it looked like Dark Side Dak is not here for that, and he's about all that smoke. So I love it, man. It's about time we got angry Dak in this building. But that's one of the reasons he probably angry, because a lot of people dropping his passes, and, you know, he's dealing with a new system and trying to figure it out. But it says Cowboys owner Jerry Jones of 105.3 The Fan on if there are ongoing talks about wide receiver CeeDee Lamb's contract situation. It's there. Those conversations could be going on. Right now, our minds are going to play San Francisco, and I'm sure that's where his mind is as well. His future contract is my thoughts. See, I like that. You know, Jerry can't hold water. You know he gonna talk about it. Man. Hey, we gotta run that Dark Side Dak. I love it. I love it. Hey, we gonna run that all year. Cause hey, even if we win and I want Dak to be pissed off, I still want him to be pissed off. Like, hey, don't talk to me. That's what type of time we on. But shout out to John Owen on X. He said Damone Clark was PFF's second highest graded linebacker for the week. For week 4 on the back of 4 tackles and 3 run stops. That's good news. That's a good sign for our young linebackers. Actually, LVE played good too, man. LVE played ball too. And it was very surprising, I'll say. It was surprising because we was burying LVE, and it's about time that we seen him do a little better. And I actually seen LVE blow up a block. I challenged everybody to show me that before this week. I said, show me where you seen our linebackers blow up a block. I seen LVE blow up a block where he at least engaged really, really hard. He didn't just blow him up, but he tried to blow up a block. And then I seen him and Damone Clark shoot gaps. I haven't seen that all year for real. Every single time it's like they just go with the flow, and then they just wait till the ball carrier come to them and hug them and fall. But that wasn't what we seen this week. I love it. So I'm excited about what we seen from LVE. So shout out to him and Damone Clark. Hopefully they can do that on a consistent basis, because if not, we're going to be in trouble, y'all. But let's get into a little of this film we got going on, man. Let's get into a little of this film. Let me see if I can crank it up. Let's see. Bam. Bam. Not that one. Bam. Okay, let's see if y'all can see this verse before I get into this stuff, man. Let me see if y'all can see this. Yeah, y'all can see it. Okay. So, we're going to get into these red zone issues, you know. And it's very discouraging when you see this. You know, we got 11 personnel. Now we got 12 personnel right now. So let's see. Fake pass play action. But Schoonmaker right there drops the pass. That right there is unacceptable, man. Dak put the ball in the perfect place right here. You know, when you got somebody playing tight coverage like that, the only way you could throw them open is back shoulder. Because that's good coverage from the DB right there. So Dak ball placement was excellent. You need Schoonmaker to pull that down. I said, to me, maybe the only gripe I have about that play call right there, maybe you put Ferguson in that situation. Why put Schoonmaker in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the other time, it seems like they look at Schoonmaker as a big red zone target, because when we couldn't score in another possession, we threw the ball to Schoonmaker again, and we failed to get the conversion. So I don't know what it is about Schoonmaker in this red zone. We're going to have to figure it out, but I like Ferguson in the red zone too. So I hopefully this ain't no politic type stuff, man, where they just forcing Schoonmaker on us. I hope not. That's all I'm going to say. But this right here is also unacceptable. You can see Dak Prescott change the play, and Tony looks like he wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? This goofy stuff like this is what Boss Cowboy called goofy. This is it. I'm sorry, you know I love my guys, but this goofiness right here cannot happen. Because if this was a clean exchange right here, that would have been an automatic touchdown. Look how good this play was blocked. this one little hiccup, look at that. Look at that hole right there, y'all. If he would have got that ball cleanly, that would have been touchdown. If he would have got that ball cleanly, look, in that time they bumping into each other, that was an automatic touchdown, man. I hate it. And that just add on to all of the problems that we've been having in the red zone, unfortunately. So let's see this again. We already seen that, hey, look at Zach Martin. He's moving people. Look at Tyler Biadasz. It look like he kind of held somebody. But you will hold out the play get messed up at that point. But, okay. This is another red zone trip. I like how you got the people spread out. You got Dak in the shotgun formation. And, boom, this is Schoonmaker again. Now, this was a dope little play. They ran this play a couple of times, too, I believe. Let me see. Is that the same play? Let me see. That's the same play. Let me see. That ain't the one. They got to play where the linebacker fake like he was blitzing. Yeah, that is it. See, them people ain't blitzing for real. They running a little game with Dak Prescott, and that's something that I'm sure the San Francisco 49ers going to have on tape. They fake blitzing, and they backing up and getting in the throwing line at the last second. So look at 8. Look at 8. It looks like he blitzing. Dak eyes is reading the field right now. He's not looking at the blitz. As every quarterback is taught, don't look at the blitz. He's looking at the wide receivers. So now, boom, at the last second, the linebacker breaks into the passing line. So that was just good defense right there, man. You can't really get mad at nobody. But hopefully the Cowboys need to get ready for that trend, because that's something I seen again on film. They doing fake blitzing and at the last moment backing up into into the passing line. So you could tell that he really wasn't blitzing. You gonna give me more effort than that, number 8, if you was really blitzing. This was fake all along. Know what I'm saying? This was a fake blitz all along. Look at it. He just held him. Boom. Got into the passing line. So that's something that the 49ers probably going to try to incorporate. They'll dip a little bit and get out of the eyes of the quarterback, then pop back out at the last second. So that's something we're going to have to pay attention to going up against the 49ers, man. You know, this red zone stuff really frustrating for real. I really hate to watch it, but we got to discuss. This drive right here was actually just good defense. You know, you can't really get mad. You're not going to score 7 every play. Know what I'm saying? You're not going to score 7 every trip. You can get field goals long as you getting points. Sometimes you just got to take a point. But this was just good defense. Look at how Judon came off the edge right there. Judon came screaming off the edge. And he's in Dak's face immediately. You know, expeditiously like T.I. He's right there. Boom. Dak got the ball out. CeeDee Lamb is made out of rubber bands. That boy is flexible. But some kind of way, he still tried to get out of that situation. But this is another red zone trip right here. You got a fake run, and then now another player comes free. So I looked at that play. I'm sure that was Chuma Edoga guy. You know, he probably ain't got all his assignments down or something, because Tyler Smith was dominant the whole game. 73. Hey, stop the show. We got to stop the show. Give a round of applause for 73. Tyler Smith is looking like he's on the all-pro level these days. 73 don't need your help at all, sir. So I don't know what where his antennas was on this play, but check him out though. For some reason, he's helping him. And this guy ran free. I'm sure that wasn't in the play design right there. I'm almost certain. I'm willing to bet anybody that wasn't what Chuma supposed to did. He let that guy run free. And if you pay attention to the play, Michael Gallup was finna be wide open, even though they held him. Let's go to the top view. Now look at Michael Gallup on this play at the top of the screen. He did a whip route. This boy was cooked. That was touchdown. That was touchdown. Even though he held him, that would have been touchdown. Dak would have put that ball over, put a little out and touch on that ball. That would have been an easy touchdown. But it's a combination of things that screwed this play up. Chuma did not block his man, and then they got away with a little hole back there. So they probably could have called that hole. you know, not against the Cowboys. We always get the short end of the stick. It is what it is. That's the way it goes for us. But we got to correct this stuff, man. You got to do your job. You got to make sure you know your assignments so stuff like that won't happen. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Patriots played us physical, man. This was a physical game for Dak Prescott. Dak, he probably had to spend a little more time in the ice bath this game. No lie. Them boys were hitting Dak this game. I'm not going to lie. So that was one of the aspects I seen. This was a physical game all the way around. But this play right here, we already know this was a free runner. And, you know, you would like Deuce Vaughn to be able to pick that up. In my opinion, you know, I think he's just reading, and they didn't really realize who was going to run free. But, hey, if you're going to have Deuce Vaughn out here on third down in the red zone, why would you have him in a pass blocking situation at all? Y'all know I love Big Mike. Big Mike is my guy, but that is not how you want to use 42 right here. Why would you have him in a pass blocking situation in the red zone on third down? That's bad usage of your personnel right there, in my opinion. So if you gonna have anybody right there, put Hunter Lipke right there so he can block, so he can pass block. I don't like him being in a pass blocking situation at all, especially in the red zone and especially on third down. I don't get that at all, but that's something that we need to correct. Don't use Deuce in pass blocking situations in the red zone. If you're going to have him in at all, have him getting the ball. Don't have him pass blocking, especially in the red zone. I don't like that at all. That right there explains why you had so much stuff messing up in the red zone. We got to correct this right now. I think this stuff is in our head at this point, and we got to do better at it, man. We really do. So hopefully we can get this stuff under control, man. I got a couple of defensive clips I want to look at, but, man, we got to do better at this right here. Y'all know why I'm on the other screen. I can't see anything, so I'm just trying to make sure I ain't miss no supers or nothing like that. Okay, so we can continue on, man, but man, that red zone stuff really screws up your morning, don't it, y'all? It screws up your morning. We cannot put Deuce in a pass blocking situation ever in life. I don't know why would we do that. Like, that was just not a smart thing to do. We should actually be getting him the ball in space. We already know what Deuce capabilities is. That's not a situation that I would like to have Deuce in. I'm sorry. I just don't want him involved in nothing like that. I'm good on that type of time. So one of the other things that I noticed, like I said, these two corrections we can make in the red zone. For one, on third down, don't have Deuce blocking. For two, give Ferguson those opportunities. Instead of Schoonmaker, give Ferguson those opportunities in the red zone. And then three, just don't do no goofy stuff. You know, execute, block. Simple stuff is what's going to get you over the top when you trying to work into the details to get this job done. It's all small stuff. It's not big stuff. It's just fundamental football, sound football that we're not playing, and it gets goofy in the red zone. In my opinion, I think it's mental right now. I think we all in our heads, and I think we feel like that we feel it. We like, oh, as soon as we get to the red zone, oh, we in the red zone. Is we going to be able to do it? I think everybody collectively had that thought in their head, and now it's just a mental thing. If I was one of the gripes that I said, I wanted Bones. Why Bones didn't do that fake, that fake field goal for a touchdown for 7? You need, after you got your offense struggling like that, you need a fake field goal for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? You need something like that. We almost desperate at this point in the red zone. So if you're going to try something risky like that, I would have preferred him to try that in the for 7. But I understand they was going out for cues. They was going out for looks that the Patriots field goal team that presented to them. So I know maybe they didn't get it in a touchdown situation. But I would rather much prefer them to try for 7 after that. But that play was dope, though. Shout out to Mr. L Professor, man. I appreciate you for holding me down, sir. I really do. for the $19.99. He says, landlord, I wish we had one more week to work on our red zone offense before this 49ers game. I got faith in my boys, even when the football world doesn't. We appreciate the film, landlord. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting your boy and Landlord Sports. I appreciate you. But the way I'm looking at it now, you know, we fell into this trap last year, right? So I'm trying my best not to do this, but I can't help but feel like we've been hiding plays, man. I can't help it. I'm sorry. We said the same thing about Kellen Moore, and it never materialized. We screwed ourselves. I'm sorry. But if you really watch the film, if you evaluate the film, you'll kind of feel that same way. So I don't want y'all to think I'm crazy. But if you look at the film, it was plenty RPO situations and read option situations that Dak didn't even really try to read. So to me, it seemed like they gonna pull that out when they need to. Cause man, it was several situations where it would have been a wide open touchdown for Dak. It made no sense at all for him to hold these, like, to hand the ball off in some of these situations. Excuse me. So that right there alone lets me know that he was not reading the defense at all. I showed you on the film, he'll hand the ball, he'll put the ball down in the play action mode, and he ain't looking up. He's looking down, or he's looking at Tony. So you can't read when you looking down. You got to look at the defender to read him. That wasn't what Dak been doing in this RPO action. So I could tell that it's like a false RPO. It's not real. So that's something we need to keep an eye on. Maybe they trying to save some of these plays for the 49ers. Look, we done got to 3-1 with a vanilla playbook. That's what it seemed like to me. It seemed like we really ain't trying to just show out like that. Believe it or not, it seemed like we ain't trying to show out like that. Michael Lockhart said, check the cash out. Let me check my cash out then, Mr. Michael. Shout out to you with the $10 cash out, man. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for your contributions to Landlord Sports, supporting the show, man. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, man, you can't really read if you're not looking at the defender. That's obvious. So that's something we seen that he was never doing. In 2023, Dak is not reading these people in read options. And I'm not saying that that's Dak not doing it. I'm just telling you that that's part of the scheme. Mike McCarthy don't want him doing it. They just want him to go through the motions and just hand the ball off. But I'm telling you right now, I feel like this week, don't be surprised if your Cowboys explode now. That's all I'm saying. Don't be surprised if your Cowboys explode now. Because look, if you think about the characteristics of Mike McCarthy, like, let's break down his psychological, his psychological strategy. I feel like if you think about the makeup of Mike McCarthy, he always been a type of person who holds stuff close to the vest. He don't want to tell you nothing. Like, every time how many times you heard them ask questions to Mike McCarthy, he'd be like, well, I'm not gonna tell you that. Mike McCarthy want to hide as much as he possibly can. He's not going to give you the whole recipe. He's going to hide the Krabby Patty sauce. Like, he's not going to tell you everything. Mike McCarthy is a smart coach. He understands strategy. He understands gamesmanship. And I wouldn't be surprised if that man did not want to show us too much. He looking at these teams. He probably looking at these teams on the schedule. And that's probably what got him caught up against Arizona. He probably looked at them teams on the schedule like, man, look, I ain't got to do all that against these boys. He looked at the Giants and said, you are not worthy, sir. He looked at the Jets and said, they ain't gonna get it. Then he looked at Arizona and said, y'all ain't worthy either, and we got caught lacking. Came right back around and looked at the Patriots and said, y'all boys don't deserve it either. And now it's time for that fight now, sir. It's time for that fight now. It's revenge week. It's revenge week now. So I think Mike McCarthy been holding a little back now. I'm telling you right now, then you think about it. all the games that we played, we been like the games that we won, it's been big blowouts. It's been big blowouts. So why would he be reaching deep in his bag? Why would he go deep in the bag like he got to almost reach to the floor? Why would he go all the way that deep in the bag when we already beating the doors off of these boys? Why would he do that? It makes no sense. I'm telling you, I think Mike McCarthy, I know it sounds crazy. I know we said the same thing last year. I understand this. So, this is just landlord's interpretation. It don't have to be yours. I just want you to know. Something strange going on. My antennas are up. That's all I'm saying. My antennas are up because we've been seeing this week after week. We've been seeing Dak doing these fake RPOs, fake read options, and the option was obvious that he should have kept it or he should have did this, and we just didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do it for real. So that is my logic. That is my reasoning why I feel like maybe we holding a couple of plays. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. Well, we fall into this trap all the time, don't it, y'all? I've been trying to hold back. I know, but I just got to be honest with y'all what I'm thinking about. I got to tell y'all the truth of my analysis. And what I see is they're not doing real plays at times. They doing fake plays. They doing fake motions. They doing fake RPOs, fake read options. They're not doing it for real. To me, it seems like they like, hey, we going to preserve Dak until it's time to expose him in that manner. Why would we expose Dak to these big hits when it's not necessary against inferior teams and stuff like that? I'm telling y'all, this is my last time. I promise y'all. I really think Mike McCarthy has been holding that bag back. He got tricks up his sleeve that he gonna pull out when it's necessary. And I honestly just think we just got caught slipping at Arizona. It is what it is. We got caught lacking. But I'm telling you now, we understand this a big fight. This a symbolic type game right here. This game right here matters to us. We want to show the world that we are no joke no more. We ain't playing with these boys no more. Trap. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me get to this real quick. Shout out to Miss Nisa with the $9.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, Miss Nisa. She says, "Hey landlord, great show as usual. This is Dak isn't buttoned up in those interviews. No bow and tie t-shirt. No bow and tie t-shirt and a chain. Dark side Dak. Here we go. Hey man, it's lit." Who knew the hero that we needed turned out to be a villain? You understand? You got to do bad for the right things. You know what I'm saying? Who are we to judge? You know what I'm saying? Who are we to judge? You know what I mean? Like, do we judge for a villain for doing bad things for the greater good? That's a tough situation. We got nothing but goons and villains on this team. Big Mike Soprano on this team. Shout out to Mr. Thomas A. Gary. He says Big Mike, not Soprano, has been ordering hits on these head coaches. Last week it was Bill Belichick. This week it will be Kyle Shanahan. It's gonna be a sloppy hit, but hold up. He said it's gonna be a sloppy hit, but the job is gonna get done. Hey, long as we come out with that W, sir, I'm all good with it. Miss Elder says it's 95 likes and 127 in the chat. I've been trying not to cry. I told y'all the new goal of the show is not to make landlord cry now. We ain't trying to have me feeling this way. You got me walking around with my head down. You disappointing a baby. What more do you want from me? You got me staring out the window. Now I gotta give you that ugly cry. Oh my goodness, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Trap. Y'all got me looking like this, man. They say it's Mr. Hoodlum birthday. Happy birthday to the Hoodlum, man. He got one of those signature trapped out names, man. Happy birthday to Mr. Hoodlum. Y'all know how we do it in the trap. You understand? Happy birthday to Mr. Hoodlum. Y'all put some party emojis or something like that in the chat for Mr. Hoodlum. You know, he's been a long time supporter, and we appreciate everything you do for the space, Mr. Hoodlum. So shout out to you and happy birthday to you, man. My niece's birthday was a couple of days ago. I sent her that money. She got happy. You understand? She was ecstatic. She had to call me, and she was joyful. And that made me smile. So, that was it. Always good. That's always good. Let's see. What y'all thinking about the red zone situation now? Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I think it's execution. I think we just seen it's mostly execution. It's all in their head. That's what it seems like to me. It seems like it's in their head. It ain't no other explanation. We got the players. We got the plays. And it just seemed like every time we get down there, it just be in shambles. So we need to work on just calming down, getting back to the basics, executing, blocking your man, making sure you don't get penalties in the red zone. Make sure Mike McCarthy, I'm not excusing him because you got to have the right personnel in the red zone. Do not have Deuce Vaughn down there pass blocking, sir. Make sure you have the right personnel, you have the right schemes, you have the right execution, and we going to get this done. Shout out to Mr. Keith Shepard with the $9.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, sir. He says, brother landlord, I had a great experience at the game this past weekend. I predict a shutout. However, I will take 3 points. First time at AT&T, I screamed, get the ball. Defense showed out. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you, sir. I really do. Thank you. He said he turned up at the game. Mr. Keith, next time you go out there, when we need a play, you say sack, pick, fumble. Sack, pick, fumble. Y'all know what time it is. Trap. Mr. Eddie Logan. I don't know if I ever seen you, but welcome to the show. He said, with a $2 super, he says, don't forget we got a cheat code, Trey Lance. Yeah, we probably can run some of that we probably can interrogate Mr. Trey Lance, can't we? Say, it's Miss Regina Green's birthday too? Why Miss Regina at? Wait a minute. I don't see Miss Regina in here. Miss Regina, it's your birthday too? And you ain't said nothing to landlord, don't do that. Trap. Miss Regina Green, 50th birthday. Wow, congratulations to you. That is wonderful right there, man. Shout out to Miss Regina. Happy birthday to you. It's a lot of birthdays today. Ain't it, y'all? Good grief. What's going on in October? I don't know what's going on. Good grief. But shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green for her birthday, Miss Regina. That's what's up. But listen, I think it's execution, obviously. Now, hey, some of the issues, Mike McCarthy is not 100% out of it, though. Mike McCarthy is not 100% out of it, though. You know what I'm saying? He's not in the clear. So maybe, just maybe, we need to reevaluate some of this stuff. Once again, go back to the drawing board. Find out what your players like. Find out what Dak comfortable with. Find out what Tony comfortable with. Y'all got to make sure y'all on the same page. But this one thing I want to say before I move on from this, though. Listen. Some people gonna let you think that our offense is bad and we suck and we struggling and all of that stuff right there. But I want y'all to understand the reason why I'm not just standing on my table ready with picket signs and tiki torches and stuff, you know. The reason I ain't up in arms like that marching to Dallas right now is because I still don't view this offense as a bad offense or a struggling offense. You want to know why? We struggle in the red zone. Do you know the difference? A bad offense or a struggling offense? To my understanding, a bad offense or a struggling offense, them boys be going 3 and out, sir. Trap. Think about that. We still be scoring almost every time, right? Of course, we ain't scoring in the manner that we would like, but, man, it ain't many possessions that we had to punt. We always getting points. So we just gotta capitalize on the big end. We want the bigger slice of the pie. We just don't want the crust and stuff. That's what a field goal is. That's what a field goal feel like, you know? So now I'm thinking like, we can't call this a bad offense. We can't call this a struggling offense, really. We could just say we got red zone issues because we've seen bad offenses. We've seen struggling offenses. A bad offense, them boys going 3 and out. They're not scoring points. They struggling to get a first down. Have you seen your Cowboys struggle in that manner? See, that's why I still feel like these problems are minute. They're not that big. They're not that. It's very important. I'm not saying that the red zone is not important, but I'm not as concerned as I would be if the offense couldn't move at all. If we just like get the ball, boom, 3 and out. Boom, we can't get nothing but one first down and boom, we kicking a punt. See, if that was the case, I would be angry because that's not a good offense. This offense never had a problem moving the ball, sir. This offense always scoring points. It's very rare that we don't score a point on a drive. The only difference between our offensive performance last week and all the other weeks was the defense didn't stop them as much as they usually do. You know what I'm saying? Or the defense didn't make points themselves. That was the only difference between last week and all the other weeks. This offense has been moving, matriculating up and down the field with no problem, sir. No problem at all. So I want you to know it's a difference between a bad offense and a struggling red zone team. That's who we are right now. And I feel like just some minor tweaks, just a little more preparation, a little better personnel selection, we'll get over this hump, y'all. And we'll get way better and get to being dominant like we deserve to be. Shout out to GD. He says, why are we treating Dak like he is Daniel Jones? I've seen Dak throw almost 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns with minimum interceptions. Let Dak eat. I think GD, you got to really consider the circumstances, right? The context really matters in this situation because I look at, like, if you look at the first game, the defense, when the defense whooping people like this, bro, like what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? The defense was absolutely dominating the Giants. So the offense just like, hey, okay, we can do a little something, we win this game. Okay, the Jets game. Was that the thunderstorm, the rainstorm? I know one of the games was just pouring down raining. You're not gonna do too much cute stuff and too much high power stuff in that type of situation. Against the Cardinals, we got caught lacking. That was just a game we got caught lacking. We got punched in the mouth. We did not respond. This game, it's the same thing. The defense came out there and smoked these boys. So it's like, how much more you going to expect from the offense at times? But long as them boys are consistently keeping the chains moving and scoring points, those three add up. Now, I'm not saying that's acceptable because against good teams like San Francisco, you going to need that 7 points now. But I'm telling you, if we keep getting down there, our likelihood of scoring is going to change. So, GD, I feel what you're saying. I would like to see Dak open up just a tad more, but I think he's still getting into his groove, still trying to find his niche and where he want to land at within the offense. So, I would prefer him to do it like he want to do it, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to force it. Let it naturally progress. Just like you seen last game. You seen him hit CeeDee Lamb with a bomb. You seen him hit Michael Gallup on stride and moving and rolling outside the pocket. You seen him do these things. So, long as it's a natural progression, I don't want Dak to force it, though. I don't want him to force it. And GD, I'm ready to tell you, I believe like mid-season and down the stretch, you're going to start seeing this team peak. And we haven't peaked yet. That's almost a good thing. We haven't peaked yet, and we still beating the doors off of people. So just imagine when this offense is moving at its top-tier pace. And they still putting up 20 plus 30-point games, not even doing what they supposed to do all the way. So if we can fix that, man, this team gonna be absolutely terrifying to most of these people. That's for sure. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. I feel what you're saying. He gonna have to open it up when it comes to some more stiffer competition. But for right now, I think him naturally progressing into the quarterback we know he is, I feel like it's gonna be scary for these boys. The defense giving him grace to play the way he need to play and to naturally progress into that manner. You know what I'm saying? And with this defense that we got, we playing complementary football. We don't want to try to sway it heavily on the offense either. So it's going to be a balance. So what shocked us last week was the defense was here. Let me get in the camera. The defense was here and the offense was still here. You know what I'm saying? The offense was a little lower. The defense got lower. We supposed to be balanced. So if the defense is bad, the offense need to step it up a little bit. That's what the whole idea of complementary football is. And we just failed to do so last week. But I really think that's what you're going to see going forward. You're going to see us being a more balanced team. If the offense just going crazy, the defense ain't going to have to work as much. That's just how it's going to go. It's complementary football. It's complementary football. We don't want to overexpose none of our team. You know what I'm saying? If we can help it, we don't want to overexpose none of our team. Okay. It looks like we're going to be doing a Three Amigos show today. So make sure y'all spin back when we get done over here, you know. And I appreciate everybody that's been contributing to the show, man. I hope y'all see the upgrade, see the improvement, see the drive, see the hunger, you know, see the consistency. I'm not playing around out here, y'all. I'm not playing around.
I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him, Jones. I'm him, Duncan.
We're not joking around. This is that new media vibes right here. Mr. Joe Tranchina says, on third downs, Dak needs to throw to our sure-handed like CeeDee Lamb, Gallup. Don't throw to tight ends. They could keep dropping balls. Schultz is not here anymore. I don't know. I think we I ain't going to say we missed Schultz, but Dak and Schultz was on the same wavelength. I think they might have did miss him just a little bit. It's going to take time to adjust. You know, that's just natural. Even though people bet like low on Zeke, it's going to be a adjusting period with Tony and Dak, man. We seen that on that red zone play. I don't think I ever seen Dak and Zeke run into each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I seen that. So that's just normal progression they're going to have in their relationship. Like I said, even though Tony's been here, even though Ferguson was here last year, these guys in different roles. So some of the things that Dalton Schultz would have did, now Ferguson have to do, and that's going to be a relationship that they're going to have to work on. The same for Tony. Some of the things that Zeke had to do, now they asking Tony to do it, and that's just in a different role. They're going to have to find chemistry, and they're going to have to get used to each other. It could be something as small and minute as, like, Zeke foot might be 5 inches to the right, and Tony foot might be 4 inches to the right. And that might make them trip up, and now you done messed up. Believe it or not, it could be stuff just that very small detail can mess up a whole play. So it's going to take time for them to get used to every single, mannerism that the other guy like to do. Sometimes you might see Ferguson, he might open up on the top of his break a certain way, opposed to how Dalton Schultz did it. So it's just a little chemistry issue that we probably going to have to work on, and you'll see it naturally progress throughout the year. But I'm confident that Dak always been dope with tight ends and stuff. Like, man, Dak got tight ends in mass production over here.
Trap.
So you ain't got to worry about Dak. Like, if you played football before, man, so some of this stuff be so detailed that you might not be able to get it. But the people that play football, they understand what I mean. And I'm trying my best to explain it. Like, it just might be something super small, super minute that make a big difference. Like, he might just like the ball. You know what I'm saying? It could be something small. Zeke might have the height of Zeke and Tony might be something they got to get used to. Zeke a little shorter than Tony, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but maybe Zeke wanted a little higher. Maybe Tony wanted a little lower when he putting the ball in his belly. Like, it's little small stuff like that we'll never think about, But they have to worry about, and that's growing pains that they have to get through. Trapaholic says my super chat ain't pulling up for some reason, but I was saying Dak legs in the red zone is the key. Yeah, you can send a cash app if you would like, $ landlord 723. Y'all understand me? But yeah, I would like Dak to. We definitely need. That's one of my things I said. It should never be a time where you don't threaten Dak in the red zone. That's a perfect solution. We definitely should always see Dak at least one attempt in the red zone, or at least really threaten it. Do a read, a real read, not a pseudo read. You know what I'm saying? Not a pseudo read. Do a real read option in the red zone. We had plenty. It sucked for me to tell y'all this without showing y'all like that, man. I have to show a whole lot of plays, but man, it's so many fake RPOs and fake read options, man, and it would have been a wide open touchdown, man. It would have been a wide open touchdown. We just not electing to do that stuff. So hopefully my suspicions are true. Hopefully I had the right suspicions that Mike McCarthy has been a little nefarious with his game plan, holding back plays because it's not necessary, and he gonna cook against these 40 whiners. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all spin back where my SBGs at, because we coming right back with some more content. Me, ACM Sports, and West Coast, man. So y'all make sure y'all spin back game for your boy, man, for the squad. Let's get it.
Trap.
But I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And you know why them haters hate us, because why? We are the greatest. That's why. Make no mistake about it. Make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. Let's get it.
In my hand.
He said they loud. My bad.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses
how we living now.
Every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No
that should be a little better right now. Mr. Sugar Daddy Williams, how we feeling? Already, Miss Regina, you've been a great supporter. We appreciate you. Let's do it. That humble stuff ain't for me, Lord.
Help me with my egotistical ways.
But I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. Where my SBGs at, man? Where my SBGs at, man? Drop them SBGs in the chat. Let's get it.
Can't stand me.
Where them SBGs in the chat? Let me know you spinning right back. Let's go. Let's go. I wish, Miss Jackson. The young poet got flow flowing. Let's go. Yeah. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. Yeah. And y'all microscopic. And they believe in me like a prophet. Be masterpieces, they photoshopping. Let's go. Appreciate you, Mr. Joe. These dudes ain't half as cool. I got different levels to tap into. These people know that I kill it. I should be on Mount Olympus. Real people spirit like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest. Well, take a seat, let's go. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B, yeah. Let's get it. You ain't get how I feel. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. And not only am I the greatest, you know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go. Shout out to DC for life at the buzzer. I appreciate you, my cowboy brother. Let's go.